start recording. Why not? Oh boy, we're down here in the dungeon. We got me, we got Ro, got special guest Jeff. We're here chilling on a nice Sunday evening. We just yam some lasagna. We're gonna go upstairs and yam 1-2 salads. Pause.
No tossed salads here.
Caesar's. Actually, you can't even say Caesar salad because there's man's named Caesar, but whatever. You guys know what I mean. We're eating salad and lasagna with garlic bread and the good stuff today. We're eating the Fast and the Furious meal, when they set the table and Ben Diesel's getting roasted by not Omar Epps. What's that youth's name again?
Buzz.
Tyrese.
Buzz.
How's that a pause? I didn't say nothing fruity.
I'm still on what you said.
I'm lagging.
You know,
Yo, we're eating tossed salad.
I'm still stuck. I'm sorry.
Serious thing.
Oh man.
Well, then we should have been drinking Corona because we're out here with family.
I got Corona. We can switch. It's all good. I'm drinking rum same way, so no one knows what I'm drinking. Oh, we paused again. I'm drinking orange juice.
Responsible adults.
Trust me, man. Oh shit.
Oh, there's nothing trending, guys. I mean, there's stuff always trending, but not stuff that.
Yo, hold up. I know what. Guys, what do we think? What are our thoughts on the upcoming Missy concert? We're all gonna go see it tomorrow, pretty much. So, are you expecting something big? What are you expecting here?
I think Drake's gonna show up.
Really?
I don't know. It's a Toronto concert. He's been quiet. The whole Kendrick beef kind of quieted out. So you might have to step out somewhere and be like, hey, remember me? I do things for the sick. So if I mean, probably won't be out what time it is. And if it is, it's like champagne poppy. Just pull through, fam. Even if you just, hey, and be like, six God, then just walk off stage. That's it. That's all Toronto needs. Either that or Mayor Chow. Mayor Chow should show up because she's everywhere.
It'd be crazy if Mayor Chow popped out with Buster Rhymes. Buster's gonna be there, so
right?
Yeah.
It'd be crazy if she did a choreography with Sierra, just out of nowhere, just Chow breaking it down, be like, what?
We're laughing about that, but you have to remember she was in Caribana, right? I can see if I could pull up some of the pictures quick, but she was down at the Caribana parade this year, kind of vibing out and stuff.
She's making around. She was at Jerk Fest. She probably gonna pop up at some of the other ceremonies. I'm quite certain. I wouldn't even put it past her if she was at Electric Island or something like that. She's just trying to drum up a crowd. And I don't blame her, man. The city's broke, so.
All right, hold on. Let's see what we got popped up here. Let's switch the screen over. Boom. Oh yeah, we found her. Oh, look at her getting her chocolate on. Look at this.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm on the worst set ever. Boom, she's out here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's chow time, man. So yeah.
Can't lie, she came out with a bomb outfit still. She looks like someone's old Trini auntie,
Right?
If I went to Trinidad and seen her making pepper pot or something, I'd be like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, man. Let me get two of them there.
Right?
See, look, I said Trinidad.
You see the flag there?
Really
You see the flag?
Boy stalking. Look at that. What about that article in the corner? An appropriate mayor?
Yo, this girl looks like she's a hater, though.
Yo, yeah. Bro, why are you coming after her? What? Because Tory and the rest of them didn't step forward?
Is it appropriate for our political leaders to wear clothes that revealing in public?
Yes.
I don't think so.
No. We don't need the rest of it.
No.
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 You're
How
going to
come?
ask these conservative guys?
This is for festival or something like that, but not politically. I don't think so that it's like that.
It's a bikini. It's just a swimsuit. So it's no different than any other swimsuit someone wears. So yeah, it's appropriate.
It's fine? Okay. You think it wasn't at the beach, but you're fine with that?
Yeah, it's a swimsuit.
Maybe it's a good thing that she went to the event, but wearing those clothes, it's maybe offensive.
So our
Black
stock
people
for
of
Rebel
color?
News. We're on Toronto Island. There's people from all over the city here. And just this past weekend, the mayor of Toronto, Olivia Chow, showed up for a big event which has attracted people from all over the country called the Toronto Caribbean Grand Parade. But she's received some backlash this past weekend for the outfit she chose to wear. At her age of 67, it was a very revealing outfit, and
Pink shorts, bro.
it was also covered in pink and purple feathers. So some said that it was unprofessional, but CBC made a glowing report about her appearance at the event and even mentioned that she yelled from the sidelines, "Every part of my body is moving." And yeah, it really was. Watch this video for
And
yourself.
also, let's take it in though. She's the real first candidate who's able to go out there and dress up in masks. You know what I mean?
Many Canadians
all
took
the
to online
predecessors,
social
they've
media
all
platforms
gone
and
as
talked about how this outfit
and showed
was
their
a
face,
national
but they
embarrassment
have
for
not
them,
all
that
been
political
able
leaders
to,
should have more decorum
how
when
do I say,
they're dressed
go
in
up there
public.
and wear an actual mask. You know what I mean? So say she has a connection with Trinidad already.
What bothers me about the whole situation is that you have like a clip with other mayors because what's his name, Dougie Ford was in the back of
Mm.
that thing, and it's just like, why are we gonna sit here and dog on the mayor? Like in in earnest, that is the attire for Caribana, and it's been going on for years. So with that statement, you're kind of going on saying, "Oh, that's like, what's the difference?" Because she's a political leader, but she's dressing it. So if we had a ceremony for the South Asian community, or the
Mhm.
Asian community, or the Jewish community, and she wore garments, are you gonna tell us that it's in good faith or not? Like that's kind of like the question. Like why did it be why did it become more of a problem when a political leader wears it, but when everybody else is wearing those costumes, it's not a social problem,
That's what exactly I'm saying, right? I
right?
agree with you.
Here, let's see what these people say. I think the next people she's about to talk to have some valid points. They look like they have some good insight. Let's see.
Wear outfits like that in public.
Whatever makes you confident.
You think it's fine?
Yeah, looks okay to me.
Yeah,
Okay. She's not showing anything indecent, so it's a costume. So they like her going to a beach.
It's like a swimsuit. Someone
Yeah.
else said.
Yeah, if you were going to the beach, you could wear bikinis which show more. So
I don't know. Was it? She was just dressed that way for Carnival?
It's a carnival costume. I think it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
If it's
guess
just,
so.
Randomly on the street, that's kind of weird. But if it's for a themed like event, yeah, I don't see a problem with it.
I guess probably not,
Okay,
but I guess she could do what she want, but probably not.
Probably not
Yeah.
appropriate.
Yeah.
It's a bikini.
I don't know,
It's
there's-
just a swimsuit.
you're looking
So
at
it's no different than any other
people that,
swimsuit
like,
someone
are probably
wears.
more afraid of being socially
So yeah, it's
canceled or
appropriate.
whatnot. It's just like,
Fine? Okay.
at the end of the
You think
day,
it wasn't at the
like
beach,
you're
but
saying,
you're fine with that?
Yeah, it's a
are
swimsuit.
wearing
More than
what
most
is
people wear.
common
More than
garment.
most people wear.
Yep.
No, that's true.
I refrain.
But what I was trying to get at is more over in terms of her predecessors, if you will. They always wore suits and tie, even though they came out to the event. They haven't actually put on a costume
But
to embrace the culture.
and I agree
So
with that.
they do the face value thing that here we are supporting,
Right.
but in actuality, they're not injecting themselves to even understand the culture and let's say be part of by even dressing up.
Right, because we have situations where like Trudeau's worn ceremonial garments. When he went to India, he was wearing a full like hijab,
Right.
right? And it's just like, okay, cool. Like, so you're gonna go and do that and take a like a put a pinky toe into it and be like, I want you guys to respect me. I want your votes. I want your consideration, and that kind of stuff. But then you're not prepared to embrace it. So yeah, like we have these kind of situations, and like political leaders are gonna continue
Got
embracing
Trudeau right here,
the
bro.
culture of their constituents. And we're having a situation where is the same newscaster to go call out our political leader and be like, is it appropriate for him to go full garment and all that sort of stuff, right? Like Trudeau goes to Jamaica on an annual basis for vacation, you know, and he's so averse to embrace that.
The actual culture that's involved. Yeah.
Like we know he's going down there eating some, jerk chicken, oxtail and rice, and living the big life, and probably being like, I'm the premier of Canada and all this shit stuff. Like, we have these situations, but like you're trying to put him in the same category as when he was going blackface. Like,
Well, there he is in Jamaica, bro.
Stop.
And this is what I'm saying, though, right?
Like, this is an extreme insult. This is him back in high school, so it's like one of those things. Yeah, and it's taken out of context. There's a line, and what I feel Chow was willing to do was say and signal to her constituents, I am on the streets with you. That's how she's been, even when her husband was running to be a premier, right? Because remember, her husband was the leader of the NDP for the longest time. I forget his name.
Yeah.
Jack Layton. That's my boy. Yeah.
Right? And she was always by his side and being like, Jack Layton was the same thing. He's just like, hey, if there's something big going on in the streets, whether or not it's like, oh, there's crime happening in Scarborough, he'd walk the streets of Scarborough and be like, I want this street safe. If there's a issue that needed to be done, he was down in the trenches. You never hear him working on a superficial level and be like, oh, you know what, I'm concerned about this. But next thing you know, I jump in my like BMW with my motorcade and then I'm back over and insert luxury residency here. So I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's just like for all the things that people could be and should be complaining about and creating divide about, here's someone who's trying to bring communities together and say, hey, it's okay for you to embrace other cultures. Like she's Asian, she's from Asian descent, and she's willing to get herself dirty. She's a political leader, and she's willing to get herself involved. Like you have to give her credit for that kind of stuff. And even when dealing with the issues, she's always being very honest and transparent, right? Like they raised the taxes for Toronto. She's like, we needed to do it because there's a lot of stuff that needed to happen. People are complaining about the Gardner Expressway and falling apart. They greenlit the construction. Yeah, it's a pain because I had to go into Toronto yesterday. It took me an hour and 36 minutes. Oh my God. But at the end of the day, those are one of the growing pains that every one of her predecessors overlooked.
So you feel within time,
Yeah.
these measures that she's taking will eventually improve these pain points.
Well, yeah, like there's things that need to get done, like improving the Gardner. There's a couple of stuff that like she can't get herself. Is that
That's
Rob Ford?
Camp,
That's Rob Ford. See, here's another advocate for the people who got himself involved with the culture.
But he was in there. This is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
And people
The
champion him.
predecessor, I champion him because I seen that he was actually frontline one of us.
Yeah.
Per se.
Yeah, she's
Versus
here with us.
his brother, for example, who is unlike him.
Yeah.
Totally. You get me.
Doug Ford
That
is
was a
not
couple
like
of years
that.
back when she participated. That wasn't recent.
This is before she's a mayor, so you
Right.
know she's been out here.
Exactly.
Even this outfit's actually proper, so I'm not gonna lie.
Right. So it's just like you have older ladies embracing the culture for the sake of doing it. And she's participating in a tasteful manner and saying, hey, you know what? I'm an avid fan and I embrace culture. I want to be a welcome thing. If you're the figurehead of your city, you need to represent your city. And if Toronto wants to position itself as a multicultural center for embracing all cultures and all walks of life, you have to be willing to participate in all cultures and all walks of life, especially celebrating those components. And one of the things that I'm strong advocate for as a member like of the black community, we're talking about all these things, BIPOC and all that sort of stuff, and representation and all that sort of stuff. And it's just like we don't have a lot of political leaders that are out there representing us.
Yes.
So it's nice to have people advocating for us and saying, you know what? Even though I'm not of you, I am with you. I will participate with you. I will be involved with stuff. I will sing and get involved with the same issues and celebrate the same time as you. Like, like that's what we need. And if anybody's gonna hate on that aspect, it's because of the fact that it's just like, in essence, I feel you look down on it. Right? Why would you come out there and say it's a problem for her to participate in traditional garment? We'll just say it as that because that's what's to be expected of Caribana, and make that an issue.
Here, let's see what this next guy says. Let's see what's popping over here. So give me 1 sec here.
No comment either.
What's your take? Is that appropriate?
I would say no.
You would say no?
Yeah. I feel like
How
it should
come?
be well presented and like like always be. I don't know what to say, but like I feel like they should always be in professional attire. Shouldn't really be out like that,
I mean, I don't usually have thoughts about the city, but Olivia Chow seems like she's, enjoying herself in this photo. She doesn't seem like she is concerned about, what other people think about her. So I think it should be okay for her to be out here, doing her own thing, enjoying life.
I mean, it's yes, it's spicy. I think. Yes, I would not wear that if I was the.
She's not allowed to go to the Pride Parade. She's not allowed to participate in this. She can't participate in the Santa Claus Parade. She can't. When the South Asian community has all their celebrations, like all their parades, they're not allowed to. All political leaders should just come up in a suit and tie at best. Maybe have a tie or a pin representing the thing, and that's it. If that's the way you want them to be positioning themselves and not be a member of society, then you should do that across the board. Don't come at our thing and be like, "Oh, that's inappropriate." That's where I'm drawing the line. I can't tolerate the fact that it's just like the only political leader of the longest time who's still like Doug Ford. Where are you to wear it? The man's things isn't that bad. You're telling me you don't wear shorts when you're in your backyard grilling up a barbecue and figuring out how to like screw up things a little bit more, being like, make Ontario great again, and make promises about all these things being built.
Guarantee he wears those Canadian shorts from Giant Tiger, bro.
Right?
But with all that being said, you know what?
That being said,
no, I was gonna say
coconuts and Barbados.
No. I was gonna say, if you're listening to this far deep into the episode, tell us kind of what you think of Olivia Chow being on at Caribana, or just like political people being in parades in general. I know usually the bigger controversy is kind of with the Pride Parade, where everyone's like, "Oh no, Doug Ford doesn't go to Pride Parade. He always goes to his cottage or whatever." So yeah, let us know what you think about the politicians getting involved in parades and stuff like Caribana, and what you think of Olivia Chow's swag, because she came out, the purple outfit's actually nice, bro.
Yeah, the purple outfit, the orange and red one that she wore before. Like, you know what? For her age and stuff like that, she held herself well. And like I said, to me, she's doing her rounds. She's making herself seen.
Yeah,
she's letting people know that I'm a part of this city, regardless of what the vibe is at that time. I'm a part of it, right? Like, we're gonna see her at TIFF. She's gonna be there being like, "Yeah, I celebrate the movies and I watch them too, and great stuff and da da da." And like I said, she'll be sitting on Santa's lap at Chris Santa Claus Parade. She's everywhere.
True. So remember, like, subscribe, and send us money. Nah, I'm playing. Peace.